What is up, gang? The new season is upon us, and with it, the much anticipated arrival of Hit Monkey. Now, we are already at Infinite. I've been playing a ton of this card inside of the Bounce package, having a ton of fun. Hit Monkey is strong, super strong, and just in general, a lot of fun. I got to do a lot of math sometimes, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and quickly just kind of break down what I'm playing. This is your typical kind of shell bounce deck. People are running different cards. I had thought about maybe dropping Darkhawk, but to be honest, the games that I've played, Darkhawk feels strong inside of this. Is if you play Korg out twice, Darkhawk usually is still a pretty good power at the end of the game. There's different locations that can happen. I like Darkhawk. Plus, I got this awesome variant, right? But some key things to note about Hit Monkey. First off, he is an on reveal. He is not ongoing or anything of the nature. Do not play him in a lane with Cosmo. You're not going to be real happy with yourself if you do that. Don't play him on a location where on reveal effects aren't going to trigger. The next thing, it does not matter the order that you play Hit Monkey. You do not have to play him last. You can play him first. He still counts every card that is played that turn, no matter the order. So don't worry about that. That was something I was kind of concerned about, but yeah, you can play him any turn. If you play 5 cards out, he's going to be 8 power no matter what. Another thing to really pay attention to and keep track of when you're playing a bounce deck is your hand size. You can't have more than 7 cards in your hand. So if you are returning cards into your hand with Falcon or Beast, make sure you count properly, because once your hand is full, it is not going to return any more cards. Or if you return too many cards before your next turn, you are not going to draw a card. Finally, one of the other really strong things that you can do with Hit Monkey is running with Mysterio. Now, Mysterio is a very unique card in that he counts as 3 separate cards being played. So playing Mysterio with Hit Monkey, that will give Hit Monkey a long 6 power. If you have Bishop on the board, it'd be giving Bishop an additional 3 power. And if you've been super lucky and you were able to bast your Mysterio, the 2 clones become 3 power and the original Mysterio becomes 3 power. So just playing out a Mysterio can do a ton to increase your stats on the final turn. All right, so I'm not going to take too much of your time. Let's just go into it. You can kind of see how the deck is ran. There is one bot game that I'm keeping in here because it does kind of showcase the power of Hit Monkey. As I said, I'm at Infinite. I am getting to play other Infinite players, but a lot of bots in there too. One other thing before we jump into the game highlights. This is a deck I'm kind of theory crafting. Currently, Kitty Pryde is still disabled. Hopefully she'll be returning soon. They disabled her like 2 hours after I picked her up out of the token shop. It is what it is, kind of annoying, but hey, things happen. But I'm thinking about something like this. You've got Kitty Pryde that you can constantly be pulling back and playing. Her power is going to be constantly increasing, but every time you do that, Collector is going to be getting buffed. You can be playing her into Angela. She'll be getting buffed. She'll be buffing Bishop if she's on the board. I think something like this will be very strong. It'll take some refining, but this is kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. And I look forward to showcasing this deck in the future once we get Kitty Pryde back and working. All right, time for the game highlights. Oh, that's nice. Wow, I wonder what they're playing. I need a Falcon. I need a Falcon. Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess we're gonna do this and see what his Iceman hits. That way, this is cheaper, this is cheaper. He's gonna have 2 rocks that he's got to play. Not my Darkhawk. Perfect. Oh, so he's running Dark Hawk too. Oh, I'm glad Bass triggered. Glad Bass triggered. Oh, so many decisions here. I guess we're doing this. So we're gonna do it to him again, right? Because I can play Black Widow. No, I can't play Black Widow. We're gonna deny him the card draw again, I think. Oh. Yeah, I think we snap here. He can only play 2 things. We're not gonna snap though.
I am Iron Man.
I think he goes here, right? With a Mystique. So what gives me the most power here? This and this. Two of these are 1, 2, 3. It's too early for math. But he definitely plays here, I think. Hopefully he doesn't have Mystique, because that would definitely do us in, because he'd play Mystique 2 rocks. But we're playing 1, 2, 3. Oh, won't we? I made the right call. Got him. So just know, Hit Monkey is an on reveal card. So, but like I said, had he had still played Mystique here, depending if everything else was the same, I mean, doubled up would have been 30, so he still would have lost. So I was betting that he didn't have the Mystique though. The Black Widow really shut him down this game. Okay. Okay. Okay, so looking like Big Shuri. Maybe we should have held our hand a little bit. Because if we don't get Falcon or Beast, we may be in a little bit of trouble here. Okay. Yeah, Titania. surely in the next turn. We can't afford to play Bass there. We got to play him here, unfortunately. Remember, Hitmonkey isn't on reveal. You would never want to play him under a Cosmo. This was the worst card. Just so we're aware. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I think we... Oh, no! Yeah, that is not gonna do it. Yeah, it is. The Polaris got me for a second. The Polaris got me for a second. So yeah, I wasn't able to play a whole lot just because of the Raptors and everything else. But with Bast hitting Hitmonkey, he's still a 9 because I only played 3 things. Awesome. Awesome. I mean, I want to play with it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. So we're gonna discount all this. Wow, Carlos, you gonna give me a 2-5 for free, huh? You shouldn't have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So something you really definitely need to be careful of when you're playing these bounce decks is that you actually have the room to do what you said you're gonna do. So I have these cards discounted. Bishop would be really nice. But I've got these basically for free that I can play on turn 6 with Hitmonkey and Mysterio. He's gonna be huge. Let's just go ahead and put Darkhawk over here. Now let's see here. We'll go ahead, we'll play the Korg out, we'll play the Demon out. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't screw myself on my hand size. When I play Falcon next turn, I'm going to pull these things back. But you know what? We should be okay, though. I think we're going to be okay. Mysterio would have been really good this game. Or Mysterio. Bishop. Because something to also keep note, if the cost of these cards have been reduced and you return them with Falcon, they do stay reduced. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So Darkhawk is going to stay at 12 because next turn he draws a card and then we'll play Korg out again. This is going to be a very, very big Hitmonkey. Okay.
Opponent snapped.
So I think we play the Mysterio. Why is this a 6 power? Okay. So Mysterio's gonna make 3 copies, right? And I want there to be 3 copies because that's gonna give Bishop the most power and Hitmonkey the most power. If I was to play Mysterio over here and then put a card here, I'm losing one of the Mysterios. So this is what we're doing. We're playing Mysterio. We're playing a demon. We're playing a demon. We are playing. Oh, it's this. I'm gonna have that issue though, ain't I? Where I miss one. I bet he plays Iron Man here. I gotta think about what the heck I'm doing. There's no way I could do all that math in my head, but this is about to be a gigantic Hitmonkey. And I play the monkey in the worst lane possible. There's not even a card over there. God.
Victory.
So yeah, I know it's a bot, but this just kind of shows you how crazy things can get. We didn't even have Bishop early. We didn't get our Angela. Monkey himself was a 2 power. And had we have had the space to actually make the other Mysterio clones, in fact, it probably would have been better to let the Mysterio clone come out here because this would have been 0 instead of -2 and we would have tied. So that was a little bit of my mistake. 212, huh? And yeah, Bishop would have gotten a lot bigger had I had him early on. It's just nuts. Little bananas. I bet y'all are gonna hear that joke a lot this week. A lot.